What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with something y'all really be liking. Hold on, let me get my shit together though, cause my shit ain't right. Okay, now my shit right. Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, I am Lady Nika. Before I begin, what we finna do right now is I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. I know I don't get a chance to say that I don't remember to say that as much as I should, but welcome to the channel because every day is somebody new, and I just charge it to my head and not my heart. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that come down through and holler at a player, talk to a chick. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because your clicks and views matter to my world, you know. And I figured since I was recording tonight, I have already recorded the return of Fuck Shit Friday. It's two-parter because it is my return back to doing the reviews, doing that particular segment of my channel that you guys grew to like and love, you know. For those of y'all who are new, FSF or STS is no more than Shit Talking Saturday or Fuck Shit Friday. That is a segment that I do every week, dependent upon what you all give me to talk about. If I only get one person bring me a story, I don't do it. And that's how we're going to be doing it from now on. On Wednesday night, every single Wednesday night, I will upload a post to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram asking for topics. That gives you Wednesday night, all day Thursday, to give me what you want me to talk about. And I am accepting some local stories that have not made mass media because we need to address things that go on in our neighborhoods and communities that the big affiliates such as NBC, ABC, CNN, MSNBC, they don't tell y'all about certain stories. So this is where I get a chance to give you guys an opportunity to tell me about what it is that you want me to talk about and hear my opinions and thoughts on it. And maybe with, I'm not no big YouTuber, but I got a nice size platform that we get enough talk and conversation started on these channels, and about some real shit, maybe we can make some effective changes within our community. So I do open you up for that, open my door or open my platform up for that. Now, what I do ask is that if you give me a story, please give me a link. If it's not a big story that's out there, then if you can provide me a link to the story, then we can talk about it on Fridays. I'm gonna try to make sure I can get Fuck Shit Fridays out on Friday. If not, it becomes a Shit Talking Saturday and you'll get it then. But I will come through and do that for you. Okay? That's how we're gonna do it. Um, in my Fuck Shit Friday videos, at the end of every video, if I find any new people that I'm watching, I like to shine my spotlight on those particular channels in hopes that maybe if you don't know about them, you will learn about them through me. And if you go over and check them out, you may find that you like, you know, what they offer, and I ask that you subscribe to them if that's the case. If you like with the atmosphere, the vibe, and the content, go ahead and subscribe to those channels that I'll suggest at the end of each one of my Fuck Shit Fridays. And it's just like building just like you got a whole bunch of shit on that TV back there behind me. This is building up your YouTube program, guys, so you'll get more people to watch because YouTube is starting to, I'm really finding a whole lot of new talent, and some of them people ain't new on the YouTube street, they just new to me. And if they new to me, then I'm going to introduce them or reintroduce them to you. This week I put down in the description boxes of both Fuck Shit Friday videos some YouTubers that I've been watching that I would like, my people that watch me to go and check them out. Or else, if you already watching them, then shit, you in the know. But everybody not like that. So this week I did DeSilver Silver. I did My Twisted Life with Poetry. I did Beautifully Coy. I did Marquita R. I did Syreeta Gamble. Rambling K, which I'm sure a lot of y'all didn't, because y'all hear me talk about her all the time. But her. And I think those are it. Yeah, I think that's it. DeSilver Silver. Too Blessed. I put her channel link down in there. Too Blessed. Um, Let me see. DeSilver Silver, My Twisted Life of Poetry, Too Blessed, Beautifully Coy, Syreeta Gamble, and Rambling Kate. Those were my six spotlights of YouTubers this week. Their channels are in the description box. Go and check those videos. Look down in the description box. I give you a direct link to their channels and go over there and see what it's like. And if you do like it, like I said, you go ahead on and support these people. That's what keeping us going around here on these YouTube street is your support. And these are some very positive women. They do everything from just general talk videos to TV show reviews. So check them out. If you like them, subscribe. Hell, and you can even tell them I sent you over there if you want to. But check them out. Now, a lot of y'all were asking me about, a story time I did last year. The story time involved a friend of mine's son finding out that the woman that he was in love with and planning to marry was in fact a break baby made by her husband. When they had a little break, he went off and made a baby, and that little girl grew up over the years not knowing that she had a brother in this world, and by happenstance, because we live in it. Hey, around these parts, it's a small world, bitch. It's real easy to fuck around and end up with one of your damn cousins or something, because we have over the years stopped being family oriented. Everybody got their own shit going on, and these family members don't know each other because the kids not growing up together like it used to be back in my day. So um, they ended up being together. And I brought the story to you because my friend asked me, his mother asked me to see what people would say. And after I did the video, I told a couple of y'all down in the comment section that she actually got angry with me. I didn't ever say her name. If you go to my playlist of story times and find that story, it's called What the Hell. You'll see I did not give out not one name, but she was angry with me because what I had been saying, most of you said, which was this ain't right. She should not be okay with them, being together, possibly getting married and procreating a child that gonna share the DNA of their daddy. Girl. Well, anyway, she did get upset with me, and that caused a rift in our friendship. Cause she stopped talking to me, and I don't kiss ass. Once you say I don't want to fuck with you no more, I'm more of the less the kind that be like, okay, if you don't believe me, ask some folks down here. Once you say you don't fuck with me no more, I don't hold on to shit. I let your ass go like yesterday. Okay, I ain't here to please bitches like that nowhere. Now, I'm a ride or die for my friends, my real friends. I ain't no ride or die over no motherfucker to get mad over some shit like that when you asked me to do it and I did the video and I kept you totally anonymous. So, the update to that is apparently her son had been watching my channel. So, not only did he see that video, but he's also been following my channel. And he reached out to me via email. We had a very good conversation recently, and he told me that he is no longer with the girl. He said he tried to stay with her, but that kept plaguing him, the things that I was saying, and the fact that he kept going back over to the video and reading what y'all was saying in the comments. And even though he cared for her, he never saw her the same. Once he found out that they were actually siblings, he didn't want to be in that relationship like that. He didn't want to have to face judgment from people or the higher being if he continued on. And it took him a while, but they did break up, and he has since then been transferred to another military base here in the United States. And that's the update on that. He let it go. They not together. She actually is back with her mother in a neighboring city here. So there it is, y'all. That's the update on what the fuck happened with the What the Hell story time. Go back and watch the story time. It's inside of my story time playlist that is on my channel. And that way you can catch up on what the hell I'm talking about right now. But then I had another situation, and this is a situation that I thought of just recently when I was talking to one of my love things, and she's also a content creator down here on YouTube. And I said, you know what? I probably do need to talk to the people about that. There could be a story time. Y'all, I told y'all, my story times come from, hold on, real life situations that I'm putting in some time. Sometimes I'm put in real life situations and the shit happen and it ain't funny at the time. But over time, I get to be like, okay, yeah, it be funny. So I'll go ahead on and I'll come down here and I'll share that with y'all. I'm good, but my creativity I put in my books that I write and short novels and stuff. My urban novels I like to write. I'm not published nowhere for new people that may not know. I'm not published, child. I'm praying that I can get published one day, but as of right now, we ain't published, bitch. We just write this shit, and sometimes I feel brave enough to share it with a friend or a colleague and see what their opinions are about the stories. But I can't make up my life, and that's what I'm giving y'all. And today I wanted to talk to y'all about, I totally understand why some people straight up leave the church. For real. I really know why people stray away from the church. And it ain't sometimes, most of the time, it's because of the people that sitting their ass in there in so called positions of authority that's supposed to lead you to God, that deter you away from God and that facility that they sitting in. Now, I want to tell y'all a story about the time a few years back when my daughter came to me with a question. Now, if y'all don't know nothing else about me, y'all know I know the Lord. And I know He know me. But a couple years ago, I shared in a video a story time about my daughter telling me that she was gay and how I reacted to that. For those of y'all that may not feel like going back watching the video, basically, I reacted like this. I love my child above everything else on this earth. As long as she is safe, leading a productive life and ain't hurt nobody, then who she lay with is a private affair between her and the maker and the person she laying with. It ain't got shit to do with me. And I'm not gonna stop. I can't. My love is unconditional. My love don't. It ain't like a water faucet that you can turn on and off. Either I love you or I don't. And being that came from me, I damn sure know that love lives deep within me for my children. So, I grew my children up in the church. They would go to church a lot. Now, we are from New Orleans, Louisiana, and we have gravitated to now living in Shreveport, Louisiana. And, child, I sure hope this thing don't go off because let me try to do it this way. I got my Black Ink Crew upload too, y'all, so y'all had it tonight too. But, child, I grew him up in the church, I gave him that foundation. And we didn't over the years we didn't branched off. We don't have like a home church, but I had found a church that I frequented, and I was actually had just joined that church. We ain't had to rebaptize me and then try to put my name on the roll. Here your damn tithes. Now to me, growing up in the church I grew up in, church was like school. It's where you go to get the essential tools necessary to navigate in this world if you're a believer. But I go down to this church from the time I was a knee high to on up to being an adult. But I move away, so I'm not attending that anymore. But I'm taking the same teachings and understanding of how church life go with me to these other churches because we all supposed to be walking on this path and trying to walk this path with Jesus in the right way. Okay? So my daughter came to me one night because she had went to her girlfriend's church. Now, as long she had been there a couple of times, but I don't know how it got out. Maybe because they was on that Facebook thing, and they may have put a picture up and made it clear that they was a couple. I don't really know what made these people know that they were not just friends, but they were in a relationship. Long story short, she go in this church and she treated badly. It's like everybody looking at her like she side eyeing her and shit. And I don't know if anything was said to her, but I do know this: when she came home, she was very distraught, and she asked me. She said, "Mama, if God love everybody, do that include the gays?" And that took me aback. Cause see, I'm in that word a lot, y'all. I'm in that word a lot. Don't let these cussing words and sometimes the stuff I say, on my after dark periods and shit, fool you. I know where my health and my strength come from. So I'm like, normally when they give me one, I got a scripture ready for that ass and I breaks it down. Well, girl, I didn't have no scripture for that ass, not one per se. And I saw that she was hurt, and I asked what happened, and she said, "Mama, people, I don't." She didn't say how they found out, but she said when people found out, and I'm gonna give the girl a name. I'm gonna say Amy. When they found out me and Amy was a couple, they treated me kind of funny today, and they treated her funny. They looking at us like, we had shit all over us, or we was contagious and everything. And I felt like the sermon that pastor was preaching was basically at us, because he kept talking about an abomination to the nation. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, baby, God loves everybody, including the gays. He made you. So people in this life may not accept how you choose to live your life, as far as loving someone of the same sex opposed to loving someone of an opposite sex, which is what people call the norm. You don't worry about the norm, because you're not normal, and it's okay to not be normal, because I ain't normal either. I like to be uniquely different from everybody else. I said people gonna judge you every day of your life. Simply, some people gonna judge you by the color of your skin. Some people gonna judge you because you're a woman. Some people gonna judge you because of how you look, and some people gonna judge you simply because they find out who you love. And it's okay, because at the end of the day, they can hate you, but God got a love for you that passes all understanding, and all He needs you to do is acknowledge Him and keep Him in your life as head. But see, He a jealous God. He don't play that with you running out doing this and that. He got to be the head, not the tail. So you just keep doing that. So seemed like she was all right with that. But see, I wasn't all right, because I felt like as a mother, I didn't give her enough, or whatever it is that I need to be. I wasn't settled in my spirit. So I've been going to this church at this time maybe for maybe 3, 4 months. I told y'all I done paid some tithes down here. My name is on the roll. I go to church this particular Sunday because I want to get deeper. I want more information. I am a very inquisitive person. Don't get it twisted. One of the reasons why I love the interaction and I get down in my panic session with y'all is because I thirst for knowledge every day. I want to learn as much as I possibly can before my life on this side of creation ends, and it whatever happens after that, because I don't none of us know. But I want to know. Every day I look for something new to learn. And I don't mind a person teaching me nothing. I'm not an old dog that can't be taught new tricks. I'm a middle-aged dog that thirsts for knowledge. And so I said, what was a better way that I could have explained that to her? Because I gave her the generic mommy version. I want to give her the scripture, and some she can feed off of as she go through her journey in life. And I'm thinking, because this church has been everything similar to what I had in the past when I was growing up, I can go to my pastor and ask him a question about how do I deal with that question in a different way than other than what I said. Where can I go and reference in this book that we call the Bible, which ain't nothing but an interpretation, written up years ago, and God didn't write that. Okay, we not gonna argue about it. That ain't what He wrote. Them disciples and others wrote that, and King James version. I could go into it about the King James, baby, because we know his story. If God don't love the gays, why can't girl? Okay, anyway. I'm getting off because I've been got in a rabbit hole and I ain't trying to hold you long because I done dropped 4 on y'all ass in one day. And I know, I want y'all to watch everything. So let me just go on. I go to church. After church, we have fellowship. That's where everybody come around, shake the first lady hand, shake the pastor hand. If you got something you want to say to him, you can say it to him there. And he can set up, if you need individual prayer, he'll do all that shit for you right there or set you up to come back to get that with him. So I get in the line, y'all, because I'm fellowshipping. Normally, once benediction over, I'm like this with my shades and my keys in my hand. But I stopped today because as a mother, I want to know more. So I go to this man. I get in the line. Yeah, it was a line, bitch. It's one of them big churches. Get to this man. I ask him my question. My daughter gay. She asked me a question. I didn't know how to respond to it. Where can I go biblically to be able to give her something more than what I gave her? If you can't take this question right now, I'm willing to set up a meeting because his secretary be sitting right there. You can set up a meeting with him. But instead of him setting up a meeting with me, do you know he acted funny with me? He acted as if I had hit him with something he couldn't handle, and I understand that could have been the situation. 'Cause I talked to one of my love things the other day, and she said, well, maybe maybe he didn't know the answer. Okay, here's the thing. If you a teacher ordained by God, according to your words, to walk this earth and teach his word, then God knows that you might not have the answer, but you're supposed to have a direct approach to him to where he can lead you in the right direction, meaning that set an appointment up with me, dumbass, and go find the answer, and that way when I show up here whatever day you say I need to come, you'll be prepared to answer my questions and help me understand what kind of world we living in today. But I didn't get that. I got a look of another one of you bitches. Now, I had just paid my tithes, so bitch, I feel some kind of way. Because my tithes ain't cheap. They say 10%, bitch, I get 10%. Okay? So, I ain't say nothing. I noticed the standoffish attitude and the look he was giving me. So I was like, well, I just called the church and set up an appointment with you. He didn't even say okay today. He just stood there looking at me with a look like, okay, Jezebel, get the fuck up out this church. I went home and I thought about that. I even prayed about that. And my mind said to me, I got settled up on maybe I need to try again. That's what my spirit said. My mind said, fuck him. Fuck him in that church, and that's the last one of my checks they'll ever get. Okay? So I'm driving along. I'm about to go over to Target because I'm finna buy this deep fry they got over here on sale. So I had to pass right by that church. Now it's a Sunday morning, child. I'm dressed, I ain't got my church finest, but I'm looking decent. I got a little maxi dress on with some sandals. I'm cute, but I ain't revealing. And my spirit said, go to this church, pull over. Now I knew their service was almost over. It was almost fellowship time. So, no, that's the devil trying to tell me to do the wrong thing. I passed by. Child, by the time I got to that next red light was maybe 3 miles up the road. Do you realize that I had just got it settled in my mind? Yes, today is the day that I'm finna go back up in this church, and it is what the fuck it is. I had just got paid Friday, so I could do bond if she go left. So, okay, cool. I turns around, I turn the Mustang around, bitch. I goes back. I get up in there. When I open the door, like I said, they was in the middle of about to get ready to end the services for that morning. And when I open the door, when you open them doors, it be just like on TV, child. You know what I'm saying? And I come in and I just sat right there by the doorway because I ain't come up to the front like I normally do. Because I don't sit in the back of no church. If Rosa fought for us not to have to sit in the back of a bus, that means a church too. So if I come to the church, I'm on at least the first 3 rows. I'm going to get there. I'm getting front row seat. Okay? But I sit there because I know what's finna get ready to happen. But I noticed, baby, I got eyes on me. Them eyes was on me so hard, girl, I felt like I was naked. They was looking at me so. So they end the service, they sang the little song, do the little benediction thing, and everybody get in their line to do the fellowship. Well, that's the part I'm here for, bitch. I get to my bag and I go to stand in the line. Everybody looking at me. Ain't nobody speaking to me. Some of these hoes speak to me every time they see me. These bitches ain't saying a motherfucking thing. Everybody looking at me like, and I felt like they was talking. I could be just tripping because I knew they was looking at me crazy. They might not was saying nothing, but it sure seemed like they was whispering, bitch. And I felt like I was a topic. And you know, if you gonna put me on blast, bitch, I'm gonna act all the way I ass. Okay, cool. I'm finna stand up here in this line right quick. So I stood up there in the line, right? When I get to him, two of the deacons come over to me. I ain't said shit to this man yet. All I did was shake his hand. And two deacons came and asked me to come over to the side. Now I'm thinking they asking me to come over to the side because he gonna go and get this line down and then he gonna address me. Maybe I've been wrong. Maybe I thought wrong about this man. So I ain't gonna think wrong about him. I'm gonna go on and give him the benefit of the doubt and talk to him like I got sense. Motherfuck the fact I done cussed him out all week long in my head. Baby, they weren't walking me to the motherfucking other side of the church or over to the side. Them bitches walked me out the church. They walked me out the church, y'all. Now, y'all know that I wasn't finna take that, right? They walked me out the church, and the only thing they could tell me was that I was wrong in how I came at the pastor the week before, a couple weeks before, and that until I get my heart right and reconcile with God and apologize to Him, I was not welcome at this church anymore. In the 4 months I've been here, I know I done bought a doorknob or something for this motherfucking church, bitch. Oh, what you ain't finna do is put me out. Y'all want me to act a fool? We can do this here. So I said, oh, so I'm being escorted off the land, off the land. Okay, okay. I walked on down the stairs. They went back up in there. But bitch, you forgot I've been coming here. I know that if I cut left and go up the back steps, I can come right on through. You know I did. I walked all the way. I went on the side, went in through the recreational center part, went through the elevators, went on the elevator downstairs, walked down that hallway into the sanctuary, and everybody was damn near out of there by then. It was just the church figures that's up in there still, and maybe two or three parishioners. So I get up in there and I ask the motherfucking people. Well, when I get in there, everybody looking at me like, well, bitch, she done came back. They don't know how to take me. I said, see, at first I came up in here with the best intentions. I ain't come here to start no drama. But what I'm going to say to y'all, I'm going to say this right here. Y'all are the reason why people who are looking to connect with Jesus don't ever get the chance to do so. Because you got people in here supposed to be giving the word. Y'all ain't doing nothing but judging people and scamming people. And you ain't got to worry. Since I've been told that I need to reconcile myself, reconcile this. Fuck you. Yes, I said this in the church on a Sunday. Yes, bitch, I'm heated now. Fuck you. You ain't got to worry about me coming back here no more. And I hope my donations to this church at least put a doorknob or a painting on this goddamn wall. Fuck y'all. And I walked up out of there. And it just, I was mad, y'all. I was so mad. I went on down to Target. I'm in Target. I'm in there trying to find these fried paints they got on sale, bitch. And I'm just heated. And this man said, smile. Jesus loves you. I was to tell him fuck you in Jesus at that moment, but I thought about it. Jesus ain't did nothing against me. He paid it all. But in that moment, I was disillusioned with the church. And I don't know why that man kept talking to me, but he did. And next thing I know, I'm telling him about what I just had experienced. And he explained to me, them people, many came, few were called. And even the devil know the word. That's how he can stand up there every day, every Sunday, and collect all that money. And he answered my questions, y'all. I had to write it down, but he answered my questions. And he took uh the time to try to get me back right, because in that moment I had turned my back on everything dealing with religion. Period. I ain't want to deal with no more. I said it ain't nowhere in here God will allow people to sit up in a place that's supposed to be founded by His word and turn people off so badly like that. I was done. But by the end of that conversation with that man, I had got myself all the way to and together. And I realized that many came, but only a few were called. And that God don't God just wants you to do the best you can while you here. To do right by peoples and love people the way He loves us all. And I just don't believe that God would ever turn His back on His people, because He said He wouldn't. And He a man of His word. So that helped get my mind back right. And I had to go home and reconcile with God for how I had felt and the things that I had said. And I believe that I was redeemed in that moment when I did that, because my daughter came home and her spirits was lifted, and she had been to another church. And that's the one that she drive all the way here from Texas every couple of Sundays to attend church. She was here Sunday. She dips in, go to church, and she leave because she felt at home there. It ain't no discrimination in the church, and it should never be in it. You ain't no better than me. I ain't no better than you. Our walk is the same. It's just you got certain obstacles you gonna have placed in your way on your walk that I might not have, but the walk is the same. And I went to bed that night just knowing that I was redeemed from the things I had said and the things I had felt. And I felt that closeness again with the holy power. And that just, that made me think when I brought that conversation up to my good girlfriend the other day. It made me think about how many more people. See, I'm a person that'll keep trying, especially if I really believe in it. I'll keep trying. You see, I stayed here on YouTube, and I got battered and bruised, but I stayed here. People to this day still think that I'm a thief. People to this day still think that I'm a scammer, when I never scammed a person in my life. I ain't never scammed nobody. Anything that was done for me out of so-called friendship should have remained there. But see how it's people out here ain't gonna take the time to go back and try to get an understanding. It's people that would have just been totally turned off and said, fuck that. And that ain't right. Because the goal of the church is to bring people to God. What you doing? You discriminating. Because you didn't like the fact that I asked you a question that obviously you didn't have the answer for. But that was it, y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all because a friend of mine had told me that was something that, would make for a good story time and it might help somebody. And that's what I did. There it is. Boom. Y'all had y'all story time. Hopefully I'll see y'all the next week. If you don't see me next week, don't worry. I'm not sick. I just ran into some situations that were beyond my control, and I had to make a clear decision about how I spend money this week. So I may cause me to miss a week with you guys, but I'll be back, okay? I will be back, and don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'm going to get this under control. I could have got on here and did that woe is me, help me, please, Jesus, but that ain't who I am. I don't turn down no help, but I ain't gonna go asking for it. Now when I see that I can make a way, and eventually, and things will get back better the way it's supposed to be. So that's it, y'all. That's all I had for y'all. That's all I got tonight, bitch. I ain't coming back tonight, okay? And I won't be here tomorrow because I done gave y'all 4 videos tonight. Cause when this uploads, it's gonna be the 4th one. I hope you all got something out of this story time. Please get down in the panic section and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the description box. How to contact me, and those channel links will be in the description box for the people that I mentioned. I'm gonna put it down there again. I'm gonna put my Twisted Life with Poetry, DeSilver Silver, Rambling K, Beautifully Chorus, Syreeta Gamble, and Marquita R. That's what I'm gonna put down in the description box. Y'all check them out and show them some love. You know what I'm saying? Show them some love if you vibe with them. I ain't gonna ask you to do shit if you don't vibe with them. But that's it. I done talked almost 35 minutes, bitch. I'm out of here. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video wherever you share videos. And I'll see y'all whenever the Lord let me see you again. Peace.